Good morning. Is the stream live? Can you guys hear me? Is the stream live? Can you guys hear me? I'm gonna restart everything. Okay, hopefully everything's live again. Been having issues with my computer. I think I need to reformat it. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. How you guys doing today? Yeah, I'm not sure if Windows 11 is the issue or if it was just the upgrade to Windows 11. Wonder if I need to buy a new key though, because I only have a Windows 10 key. Still figuring out what game I want to play. I mean, I know I'm playing RimWorld this very second, but I want to play something new. I had fun with Whiskerwood for a bit there. That was pretty fun. I was thinking about playing Flotsam when it hits 1.0 not next week. Why is it so much harder to open the calendar in Windows 11? What the hell? Oh, there we go. Oh, no, it is next week. Just over 1 week from now. I don't know, though. I don't know. Windows 11 has a calendar? Well, all Windows have Windows always has a calendar. What are you talking about? You just click on the little time and date in the bottom right corner. Pops up a calendar. There's another button to actually expand the calendar, I realize, so it is pretty easy to get to. Have you guys seen any good games on Twitch lately? I was having fun with EU5, but it wasn't really wasn't very popular on the stream. Not many releases in this window? What? What? How's the run going? Eh. Wait, when was GTA's original release date?
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Sure, have fun in the Stone Age while I step into the third dimension.
Why does the voice not say that correctly? Is the third dimension, is that when the Dean is using VR? Jesus wept! Yeah, Jesus wept. Worlds within worlds. Well, this actually linked me a game this morning that looks pretty good. Have you guys ever heard of Orebound? It came out a year ago? It's still in early access, so I guess it didn't come out yet. It looks pretty cool, though. Looks like Minecraft meets Satisfactory. I like that you actually play as a dwarf. Waiting to see what 1.0 is like? Oh, you have seen it? Is anyone streaming it on Twitch? No. 0 people streaming it. That sucks. Looks like a cool game, though. You could be the trendsetter. Yeah. I wish it worked like that. I actually played a fair bit of the Escape from Duckov off stream. It's pretty fun. It gets a little repetitive after a while, though. I suppose the same is true with Escape from Tarkov, too. No, you know what happens when I try to play a game that doesn't already have people watching it? No one watches. You get like 30 viewers. I wish I could play games like that, but never been able to make it work. No, that's like that could be the kind of game I'd probably play off stream. Hey Greg, good morning. How are you today? I feel like I'm getting sick. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe I'll drink some water. I was going to play Project Zomboid, but it's broken for me right now. I can't launch it. I could not figure out how to fix it.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Note high, note hot.
Comic Sans, thanks for the resub, buddy. How you doing? Whoa, this is a rare treasure train. Reach level 2 during the... What? What'd that say? Reach level 2 during this train to unlock a limited 35% off gift subs. A rare treasure train! You just got over pneumonia? Jesus, man. What caused pneumonia for you? I love that we get the treasure train literally 12 minutes into the stream. What terrible timing.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Thanks, Diet Salt. You got pneumonia from having the flu? Jesus, man. That sucks. We didn't hit level 2. Who's got, anyone have 100 bits? Can anyone drop 100 bits for us?
Choo choo.
Choo choo. Wait, how long does the 35% off gifted subs last? Exclusively during this train. Oh, psh. Well, that sucks. I thought it was gonna... Oh, it has to be 35% off 5+ gift subs. Jesus Christ, Twitch. They really try to nickel and dime you on this website, don't they? Sorry for the disappointment, guys. What's the difference between flu type B and flu type A? Could play Dispatch. I heard good things about that game. Is there any interest for that on Twitch? Oh wow, overwhelmingly positive. Jesus, those reviews. Those are some pretty incredible reviews. 98% positive with almost 90,000 reviews. Yeah. Similar to games you played, Baldur's Gate 3, The Sims 3. What the fuck? You picked up Arc Raiders last week. You're having a lot of fun with it. I tried playing Arc Raiders, and I did one run of it, and then I didn't play anymore. Are you playing by yourself, or are you playing with friends? It felt like Fortnite to me. Yeah, did you ever play Fortnite? Every week with your family? You played Fortnite. You play Fortnite every week with your family? I feel like if you like Fortnite, you're definitely gonna like Arc Raiders. I ended up playing one round of it, and it just was, I don't know. I play single player Tarkov with my buddy. And to me, that's more than enough. Like I don't need the, I don't know. Yeah, Tothis, I agree with you. I do feel like there's some exception to that. Like I don't mind PvP in like a strategy game. Right guard joins. What the fuck? Look at this guy. A delicate Merklord. Like I've been playing a lot of EU5 lately, right? Like I could do some PvP in EU5, but for the most part I do agree with you. I'd rather just be playing co-op or single player games. I do want to get back into playing co-op multiplayer though. I haven't been doing that very much. Like I said, I play single player Tarkov, which is not PvP. You just play against the AI with my buddy. And that's a lot of fun. But other than that, I haven't really been playing much multiplayer co-op. We did an Arma 3 campaign a while back. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. I need to expand my games list though. With winter, maybe you'll stay inside more. I'm gonna try not to. That's the thing. I gotta try to get out as much as I did there in the summer. It's just really hard to. I bought some cross-country skis. They were used, so I had to take the like the bindings off. What do you call them? You call them bindings? Because they don't make those anymore. So now I gotta buy new bindings and new boots for them. Such strong support. Why does it feel condescending? Why are you being condescending, Twitch? Such strong support. Oh, I did set up my green screen again. Start using webcam again. Been here for 15 or 20 minutes and nothing's going on. Can this person not... Can somebody go on the YouTube stream and make sure that's not actually true? I've been playing for 15 minutes. That person just probably needs to refresh. No action? What do you want me to do? Like, what is your expectation here? What would you do if you were in my position? I'm not necessarily short on power, but I only have 7 components. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing to build. There's nothing to research. I've already researched everything I need. Do seasons affect the solar panels? I don't think we are far enough north or south. Oh, actually, we are pretty far south, but you have to be like, what is it, like 75 degrees? So no, I don't think I am far enough south. Is it 65 or 75 degrees for it to affect it? I am pretty far south, though. That would be really bad to lose solar power. But no, genuine question. Like, what would you do at this point if you were playing an asteroid run? I mean, I could mine more steel, but like, what would that do for me right now? I already have a pile of steel that I can't use. I have 7 components. So I can't build anything. I've researched all the stuff that I could possibly build right now. There's no machine parts on an asteroid. Like literally, the only thing is steel. I just have to wait for an event to happen. I do need to have this turned on in case a ship comes over, but I was having issues with power. I suppose I could build a trap or two. Sorry, it's not more entertaining for you. Oops, sorry, I was muted. Speaking of which, Comic Sans, I was meaning to get around to doing a gladiator run. Yeah, the problem is I can't build any more oxygen pumps or heaters right now. And their mood is pretty good, so I don't really have to worry about increasing their mood. Hey, a raid arrived, though. Oh my god, they're jacked. I'm scared. No, Ironhead. How'd they get here? Oh, there was a ship, but we deconstructed it. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Raymond, no, retreat. Oh, no. Oh, no, there's another one. Oh, no, I'm in trouble. I did not expect the raids to be this chunky this early on. The muffled sounds kind of make everything a little more ominous. Yeah, they don't retreat. That's the other downside about raids here. God damn. Yeah, we might need some more traps. No, I just had 2 heavy SMGs, which is good, but Terra's fine. Dude's bleeding everywhere. Isn't bleeding in space like just the worst thing possible? I remember that being pretty bad in The Expanse. Everybody take a little flake. Have a little flake party. A little crack party. A little crack cocaine party. Wait, how does the incendiary launcher work in space? Am I the only one that feels like they kind of undercooked space in this game? Am I alone in thinking that? I need to get a smelter going. Yeah, these things use 150 watts of power. Oh shit, we're running low on food. But think of the opportunities for plushing merch. Over pushing merch. Plushing actually works since all the merch is plush. How can we plush more plush? Ease. Oh, think of the opportunities for plushy merch. Oh, okay. Plushing merch it works then. No, don't encourage their plushy behavior. I like what Project Zomboid did. They donated all of the profits from their merch to Doctors Without Borders. Like that's hard to be upset about, you know what I mean? But yeah, one of the big downsides of this run is that it's not, you know, there's not a ton going on. It's a slow burn. But is it more or less exciting than a Castaway Island run? I don't know. Yeah, but Sea Ice has more events that can happen. To a certain degree, I have to admit, this probably would be a better YouTube run than a streamed run, but I don't know what else to play, so... I'm tapped on ideas at the moment. That Gladiator run does actually sound fun now that we brought that back up, but that's got to be more like a once a week thing. That doesn't really work as a daily play. As a daily run. Maybe that's fine. Did Minox live in space though? Didn't they live in the stomach of a giant worm monster? Did the worm monster have a vacuum in his stomach, or was there gases? Seems like there'd be an atmosphere in its stomach. Did you have to go to like the ophthalmologist or something? Yeah, I need to go one of these days. Just so that I can get contact lenses again. Well, we're almost out of food. That's not good. It could be worse. You could stay young forever. No, asteroids don't have components. The only thing that we would find is steel. I shouldn't say asteroids don't have components. They only have the material that it says is present. I guess I can't look at my asteroid anymore. Heavy weapon system requires signal jamming to approach. What the hell? Why does it say that? Anyway, I can look at a different one. This one has traces of gold ore. This one has jade. This one has jade. This one has gold ore. Why is there so much gold ore and jade here? This one has compacted plasteel. This one has compacted machinery, but it's pretty far. The one I chose has steel. I thought that would be the most valuable. Can asteroids land on your asteroid? They should be able to, but nope. Another underwhelming aspect of living in space. How'd they not think that through? Have you tried the game Kenshi? Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for the second one to come out. I have 270 hours in it, so not a ton, but also not nothing. Not for nothing. It's a fun game, though. I have a good time with it. The only problem with Kenshi is that the most fun part of that game is exploring and seeing the entire world. But then once you've seen it, it's just kind of... It's not that fun to explore anymore. I had a really good time with my first playthrough, though. That was really fun. Exploring all the nooks and crannies and learning about the lore and seeing all the unique characters. Finding all the unique weapons. That was fun. Some people say Kenshi 2 is never going to come out, but I choose not to believe them. Yeah, Mountain Blade is really, really good. Actually, I probably should play the DLC when it comes out. When does that DLC come out? War Sales. War Snails? Wait, it comes out tomorrow? Wait, what? That comes out tomorrow? Oh, no, it's not out. It comes out tomorrow. Oh, should I buy it? It doesn't have a price. Honestly, the Vikings DLC that came out for Warband was one of the most fun parts of that game. All right, I might play that tomorrow. We'll see. Are you guys getting anything on Black Friday? I know most websites that just use Black Friday as a way to scam you now. But Steam doesn't do that, at least. The Lego Enterprise? Like an actual Enterprise made of Lego? Or is there a game called Lego Enterprise? I need to buy a new pair of shoes, and I was thinking maybe I'd find them on sale on Black Friday. And now we're 40 minutes in and nothing has happened. Well, we had a raid. I guess something has happened. I built some traps. Got that going for me. Is Jean-Luc Picard represented? And is he bald? Did they make him bald? Is that what you call it? Well, Greg, I don't know that I've ever in my entire life gone out to a store on Black Friday. Fuck that. I always talk about like online sales. I might try to catch an online sale or two. No way in hell am I going to a store on Black Friday, though. I'm not even going to leave my house. You did the mall once? Why? Why did you do that to yourself? Yeah, I was wondering that too. If just you don't get the crazy hordes that you used to. Yeah, you never really see a doors getting broken down anymore, do you? Yeah, that's where I am this year. I bought a new pair of running shoes, like... God, when did I buy those? Like 5 months ago? 4 or 5 months ago? They're already worn through. Not worn through, that's an exaggeration. But they're reaching the end of their life already. And I don't want to keep paying $100 and something every 5 or 6 months. Try to get them on sale. Maybe I'll buy like 2 pair when they're on sale. That's what I was hoping I'd find them on sale on Black Friday. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. My shoes still have life left in them. I just they're the midsole is getting compressed down. I can start to feel it. I'll keep using them for a while, but I figured I'd start transitioning in another shoe. Do you think RAM will go on sale on Black Friday? Man, I thought the same thing. You can get 60 gigs of RAM for $700 instead of $900. Yeah, sheep will be on sale. Man, Terra got really messed up in that last. Can you refurbish a running shoe like you can a boot? No, when they refurbish a boot, they change the outsole, like the outsole, like like the bottom rubber. The problem with running shoes is that they wear out the midsole, which is the foam in between the rubber and the insole. Raymond and Tara are already getting married. They just started a relationship. What else you gonna do on an asteroid? Good point. I mean, we're literally seeing it firsthand. Like, what else are you gonna do on an asteroid? Watch the race grow? Watch something grow? Hey, oh. Yeah, I have wide feet, so I usually stick to brands that have a wide toe box option, like Ultra or Topos. I like both of those. Being the third wheel on an asteroid would suck, especially when you share a bedroom with them and you sleep in between them. We should probably fix that. I guess we could split this into a bedroom. Imagine watching NASCAR without the beer part, though. That's why they sell so much beer at NASCAR races. What's the research situation? We're not researching anything because there's nothing to research. Like, there's nothing I need. I guess I could get smithing and stuff just to have it. Problem is I don't have any components, so it doesn't really benefit me to have any of this research, so I just haven't been researching it. You like NASCAR? No, you don't. Don't lie. You're just saying that to be edgy. You know how many different forms of racing there is, and you pick NASCAR? Why not Formula 1? NASCAR's edgy in this community. Formula 1 is for billionaires? What? How does that make any sense at all? How is Formula 1 for billionaires but NASCAR is not? What? I need to hear an explanation on that one for sure. I don't believe you that NASCAR tickets are $20. Is that actually true? I need to see proof on this. Yeah, but you can watch NASCAR on TV for free, and you can watch Formula 1 on TV for free. And there's also this thing that we all love to use called the internet. Also free. Well, the internet's not free, but you get my point. Billionaires involved in NASCAR include Jim France, the CEO of NASCAR, who heads the family that owns the sport, and Roger Penske, the billionaire owner of Team Penske. See, thank you. Coconut Cream Soper understands exactly what I'm saying. Like, if Formula 1 is for billionaires, so is NASCAR. But then the logic of that, let's follow that to its extreme. What sport is not for billionaires? Name a sport that isn't for billionaires. All sports are for billionaires. Pickleball? Who do you think owns the companies that sell you pickleball equipment? All sports are for billionaires. That's exactly the point. Like, it's just not a good argument to say that, oh, F1 is for billionaires. No, that's nonsense. All professional sports? Yes. All professional sports are for billionaires. You just get to enjoy them. You get to consume them to satisfy the billionaires. That's a long-winded way of saying that that's not an argument in favor of NASCAR over Formula 1. Well, that's the point, Vaslam, right? We're just talking about watching it. Like, that was the question. Why would you want to watch NASCAR over any other kind of racing? You know how many different kinds of racing there are? We're not talking about participating. I'm not saying go out and buy a vehicle and race it. I'm just saying, like, when you're choosing to watch something on the internet, for example, why NASCAR over? Hell, I'd rather watch Tour de France. Which is also a sport for billionaires. It's a lot of sports people enjoy because they can see being involved with it.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Yeah, I can see that argument. That's fair. Scroat Lord, thanks for the Prime, buddy. Even relatively niche sports are run by billionaires. Although that might be a bit of an exaggeration. We could say lavishly wealthy people. This is not a very good spot for this, but oh well. Alright, a little bit of progress has been made. We gotta keep these doors open, though. Or it's gonna be too... Oh, you know what? We gotta do something about the... I didn't even think about that, but our vac suits are going to be having issues really soon. Esports is kind of dying, though, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe that's not true. Maybe just certain aspects of it are. Maybe certain genres of esports are. I'm running Shipborne right now. I meant just in terms of numbers, though. But I guess I don't have the data on hand to back that up. Uh-oh. Power issues again. Yeah, I like that idea. We deconstructed the ship, and now we gotta rebuild the ship to get off the asteroid again. That's a good idea. That's fun. Yeah, I watched TI this year for Dota 2, and the amount of teams that are owned by Saudi Arabian, I don't know if it's like companies or what. I guess it's Saudi companies, is alarming. You got to be careful. If you disagree with them, they'll chop you up into little pieces and put you into luggage. Oh god, now I'm going to get chopped up into little pieces and put in luggage. Uh-oh. It was nice knowing you guys. I enjoyed the time we spent together. But it's coming to an end now. We really need clothing, and I'm not growing any cloth. Aren't they sponsoring a steroid Olympics or like a non-drug tested Olympics? Wasn't that a thing they were doing? It's called Enhanced Games. Is that still happening? The first competition is scheduled for May 2026 in Las Vegas. According to Google. But apparently it's founded by an Australian businessman, not the Saudi Arabian government or whatever I had said. Yeah, but people are getting caught all the time for cheating and being ostracized for it and losing their careers, losing their records. Is it perfect? No. But does that mean that we should just normalize it? No. No, the argument against using performance enhancers is the same as it's always been. You can't set the standard that children have to live up to, that they have to do these things to compete. But saying it's okay for them to create a competition like this is normalizing it. I think the idea is amusing of having a competition where there's no holds bars and you can see how far the human body can go. But like that's, man, that is so unhealthy. It's the equivalent of saying that it's okay for people to destroy themselves for our entertainment, and that's just not true. But surely we can agree that they're going to do it anyway, so let them do it is not a good argument for letting them do it, right? I mean, apply that to anything else that we don't let people do, that they do anyway. No, it should be, do we have a good reason to stop people from doing this? If yes, then continue to stop people from doing it. And if no, then stop stopping people from doing it. Absolutely, Coconut. 100% there have always been, and there always will be. You could bring back... I mean, think of the UFC, right? Like, think of the NFL. Like, people are absolutely destroying themselves in the NFL, and people are perfectly okay with it. Yeah, you're right. Hell, I love watching sumo wrestling, and they absolutely destroy themselves. So you're not wrong. But if ultimately more money goes into something like the enhanced games and you can make more money doing that, then people are incentivized to behave that way. And it's exactly the reason why we ban substances in sports to begin with. It's not about fairness. It's about incentivizing people. We don't really care about fairness. When I say we, I'm saying as a collective, as a society, we don't fairness. I may be out of food. Uh-oh. Turn this off for now. Luckily, rice grows pretty quick. Hopefully they don't get any malnutrition. Oh, nope, they have malnutrition. Light's going to be off for the night, so let's just harvest the rice now. Go to work, Tara. Does anybody know how much the DLC for Mount Blade 2 is going to be? Have they said? I could probably Google it. Mount and Blade 2 DLC. DLC price. The main DLC for Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord is the War Sales expansion, which costs around $9.99. Dude, no way is that going to be $9.99. That's got to be wrong. No way. I call BS on that, Google. This says $24.99, which makes way more sense. Thanks for the wrong information, Google. It comes out at 2 a.m.? Oh, do I want to buy it or do I not want to buy it? Oh, I don't know. Take it easy, Greg. I really need a new game to play, though. So it is tempting. I hate to pay $25 and then just not play it, though. Hate when that happens. Greg, thanks for the $10, man. Thank you, buddy. Did they update the multiplayer mod for 1.6 or whatever patch we're on now? Does anybody know? A while back, we were talking about unretiring the gladiator run, the arena run. And then somebody suggested that we should try to use the multiplayer mod for it and let people control their own pawns. It could be a lot of fun. I don't know if we'll be able to get people that involved, though. Since a lot of people who watch are watching at work, and they definitely will not be able to play. I suppose I could control their character for them if that's the case, though. How are you guys starving still? Didn't you get some food? I guess not. Otherwise, I feel like I've done all the runs I want to do in this game. I don't have any ideas for new fun runs. Magic run? I already did a magic run. It wasn't fun. No, I'm not against mods, but most times that people suggest mods, I don't have very much fun. If you can suggest a mod that would actually be fun, then I'll give it a go. Rim Atomics. I'm assuming that adds new power generation. What else does that do? I did a medieval run the other day. Well, when I say the other day, it was a couple months ago. Didn't really have very much fun with it. A Mastodon run? Didn't the guitarist die? Yeah, I played Combat Extended with Zombieland. How are we going to do a Mastodon run without the guitarist? I don't think you've thought this through. He had already left the band. Oh, I gotcha. Rip. Yeah, that's what I did last time I glazed. I did Zombieland with Combat Extended, and then I did the cities mod, so you start in a city, and the city is filled with zombies. It's pretty fun. I guess I could try that again. Might be a little bit more fun now that we have another DLC to try out with it. Oh god. We're down to 5 components left. That is not good. I might die to lack of components. Not something I usually die to. I'm trying to keep the comms console on so I can trade with ships that come by, but I haven't had any ships come by. space zombies. I'm not sure how that would work. Can you shoot drop pods to other asteroids? No, the range isn't far enough. I am starting to get a little bit low on steel. We could mine a little bit. Mine all that out. We can finally go outside. I am getting a bit concerned about the durability of their vac suits, but there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. I need to start growing cloth, but I don't have enough space. Maybe I could change one of the tables over and be alright. Warhammer modders, you mean the modders that make the Warhammer mods? Or do you mean modders for a Warhammer game? I know it's going to sound crazy, but I actually feel like the pacing on the desert island run is even better than this. Nothing's really happening. At least on that one we get raids and stuff. I mean, this one we get raids, but there's only really one type of raid that we're going to get. Just drop pod raid. I did a couple runs with the Warhammer mods. I think there's a Warhammer Fantasy pack that's pretty good, but the Warhammer 40k one is just so OP. The bolters are insane. It's the weird thing about space is that you have less events, which shouldn't mean that less events happen. You should just be getting the same events over and over again, but that's not really what happens, is it? Maybe I'm just getting unlucky. It is Randy after all, so I might just be getting unlucky string of events here. But really, we should be getting the same amount of events, just, you know, several of them should be happening over and over again. Yeah, maybe it's just this run. Alright, well I'm growing cloth now, so maybe we can get some clothing to replace their suits. Well, there's a raid. Did you bring components, you ass? Haha, dummy. Oh, dude's high on go juice. That's not good. Hey, leave that alone. Oh, he brought components. Oh. Oh. Lovely. Stop it. Knock it off. Quit that. Dude's got a bionic arm. We should steal that. Retreat! Uh-oh. Oh no! I got into a bad spot. Oh, we're in so much trouble. Okay. We might be okay. I'd say man down. Oh, wait, that's a 48-year-old woman. Woman down! Fuck you, Wheeler! I hate you! Why do I keep getting disconnected from YouTube chat? What's going on over there? Oh, my internet's dying, that's why. Oh. Hopefully the stream isn't dropping. Wheeler's going back. We need the clothing. Oh, wow. There's atmosphere in there. That's cool. It's a little bit chilly in there, though. I know this might be a little controversial, but I was actually thinking about switching back to Fahrenheit again after all this time. Where do we even switch that at? Okay, here we go. Negative 103? Jesus Christ! No more questions about why do I play in Kelvin. We're finally free of it. Oh, that's a good question. No, he died before I could take his arm. Oh, he didn't swap. He didn't swap the... I thought he would take his helmet off, but they didn't realize. No. Nah, you can't take it off a dead guy. Can you force the target to wear with the... Oh, you can! Oh, how neat. How neat. No, they can't be tainted, but you can't perform surgery on a corpse. He still has the bionic arm, but there's just no way to take it off. No. Oh my god, Tara, put some clothes on. Casual Fridays wear. Okay. Tara, where's your clothing at? What the hell? What? No, put it on. Okay, there we go. You must stay inside. We need more clothing. It feels a little nicer now that we don't have everyone in... Well, I mean, we still have 2/3 of everyone in vac suits, but at least we have one person not in a vac suit anymore. Feels like progress is being made. And by progress, I mean... at least something is happening. It really feels like nothing has been happening. Okay, hopefully letting them go outside isn't going to cause huge issues. I think we'll be okay. This room, this entryway, this airlock is going to lose atmosphere pretty frequently, but hopefully it doesn't extend inside. Hey, well, at least we're back up to 7 components. That's good. I probably could have made this room smaller, but... I wonder if a vac barrier would be better here. Problem is, I have to balance security with convenience. Enemies can go right through vac barriers. I guess I could turn this one into a vac barrier. I don't know that that would really help me, though. I think the setup we have right now is probably fine. I guess I could turn that into a vac barrier and then move the oxygen pump. Something like this could be a vac barrier. That'd probably be safe. I think it's a not so worthwhile use of components at the moment, though. Oh god, don't get pregnant. No, don't try for a baby. Oh god, no. Avoid pregnancy at all costs. Maybe we should get fertility procedures and stop them from having a baby. This does feel really dangerous. I feel like we're one bad move away from this whole room being decompressed. I don't know what the proper term for that is. I almost feel like we could probably use one of those components. We're doing pretty well on food. So I think we'll go for cloth. Although, little psychite might be a good idea. Some psychite for all of us might make the run more entertaining. Some psychite for me might make the run more entertaining for you guys. Let's skip that, though. No psychite. I'm not sure of the legal status of psychite in the United States. I really need a smelter. Why have they never made it so that you can just set the time for the sun lamp? Is there some sort of technical limitation that stops you from being able to input your own time frame? I'm not complaining about the fact that you can't grow plants at night. That's fine. There's actually something similar that happens in real life. Like usually when you're growing in hydroponics with sun lamps or whatever the real life equivalent you call it, LEDs or whatever, you do turn them off at night. You simulate the day-night cycle. Plants usually expend more energy at night growing their root system. So it's pretty common to do that. But you should still be able to set the time that it turns on and shuts off. That makes no sense to me. Especially when you have power limitations. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a short stream. Kind of bored of this run. There's really just nothing happening. I'll pick the stream back up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, and I will try out the Mountain Blade 2 DLC. We'll see how that goes.